Ane Christmas. Oh, sa no dear Christmas ni awe kuko. Christmas ni edi mo. And then omo akwa baby ade dem bia na deep fried chicken. Me okay, so bisa say me nyini wo kromo a anase kukutu. Ohono I can say I half. Okay. Me shall see ewo krasi ankasa. Aha. And now maba a primary school no be back with Roman. Aha. And I miss a call back. Sabren won't say na yenim say I mean I see chairman just say upe school papa kwa uko krasi. Into your family thing cry a call a krasi. Yes. We went out of the big city to the countryside, if you like, for good education. Now it's the other way around.
What was the motivation then? I just said a grassy diani muno, a papa saying 96.9.
Maybe that is the mystery we have to resolve. When you say, the American say, I will form no more why near me straight no almost percent almost banum almost school echodum pempen so be what Ghana answer no more to coin. But and then I say there's a rush to go out.
Yeah.
But what I see is that
that means no.
The tendency even say means no home poor. Once a nippon and yes say onis canonty. But there's that thinking say and I say almost who say me ba onyantitie e wo school kodu baby answer now otu kwanya a ye chance say oko out. Maybe the academics want to look at that and find out what exactly is happening that way. Me, now me will crassy, me share school as see what Kwame Krum. Me share school as see what Kwame Krum.
And no origin then.
Our voter, I call a ye Rao Honum. Kwame Krum and me share school as see. And now me di kodi a collaboration sama me konjuari nsio your friend Kunchu konjuari na your team is Akora and you call. And then they call me Chrome or Veme. Oh, Honsuno, me yet there call home crocresium. I want a chicken pox, and I me. Your pen wardrobe and then you bank cry. The chicken pot and fly me back cry.
We only supply the best. 96.9. Oba has seen now, much on our tone. And yes, you know, if you are not okay, best I'll be you now.
But I just almost said, Sabreno. Why sir me wo ye de me ba me chrome ankasa fi kwame ba me chrome road avemeno ho no bra na me wo class 4 no ye fa me ko kire mass e wo class 6 ai ye fa me ko kire mass class 6 4 na ye de me ba chicken pox no de me ba nkran no we heard Roma and Eddie McCoy. Sabrina Father Lock. Ewa ho. And our headmaster, I know you Mr. Coleman. Ya call ho, Omuko pe class 5. Amami, Yanya coin or class 5.
No,
Class
class 4.
5. Bifi class 4, Ewa Crassi. Ediba, until me baba, class 5. Until class 5, no Yanya coin, mammy. And I see yeah me software and I me pass here and they me call class 6 into man call class 5.
The one go class 5. Wow.
Man call class 5.
It's I don't know first year 97 class 6.
Oh, mini problem. Mini problem. And headmaster or ya de park here say books are me here no. I got everything. It's a mini problem. It's a new children you didn't papa call SRC State Farms. So Sabrano and you do station I call SRC and I call Shamina or no so headmaster. A head teacher Sabrano or school back or whatever I'm forgetting whatever I bet a chrome hole. You know, so only or the Meko na Ninko Central into your Miko. And I Miko school. Into your honor, if you answer Miko secondary school. At secondary school, so means I call one for again. Wow, into Sabrano, I quite say the tendency is to move from the big city to go to good school in the village, and then according the other way around.
How sharp you are, no money be foul.
Yeah.
Oh, man, I be foul.
Oh, I don't worry. Omufam. I don't worry. And you collaborate on the yeah. Sabrana every cook. Make us say, Sabrana, yeah, Cookona, number who said me, Papa, find this reno. Now, what you no fine, say, and a morning, McQuenco ye. I mean, Papa, no. I see Sunny tinning intestines, no, nay, they are found back to Conco, and I go. Oh,
okay, Reverend.
Yeah. I don't come on a with this neck a cry. And one home come on a with a cry. I see Christmas, I am Coladia. A very home come on a cry. I say, I'm part Christmas, I am Coladia, and I say, Denton, I am Coladia. Only a wedding.
I said, Papa, no, Xmas, the Swamon said down, Jane or Moho Side, he said, oh, may you any and mano. You didn't name money, okay. And they can say, Papa, no, so much.
Yeah.
I say,
yeah. Yeah. Yo, Midasi. Good evening, listeners, and thanks once again for receiving us in your homes with your heart's love as we continue in our studies of keys to the kingdom. As usual, it's our great pleasure. We all understand we are studying together. When we have shared our thoughts, you also have the opportunity to share your thoughts and we learn something from you. Thank you very much. Atiefo, Kwenyansu Echia Obibia na Damasi say, and then so Odo Akumapa, Maji Awa tu Mufia Bestua ye addition so. Na senior can be the pass, and Yantum say, yes, Yadia. Yakan Revia Musumo, Quenya say, Muche margin, and Suesian baby, F.E. Munchen. Edamasi Bibre. The pa Echimo Yaka, a software who Assam Ebium Kakra. Na eneno me pese yaka yankola blem nsem kakra se na yedi bronya ebeka ho asem kakra na ya nyantiase kakra se bronya die no ewo aditre ni adesua tre yankola binum adibi ena omunsu bibi efisa ebre no na bra margin ko see sa de no so no na me hu se eye adia o se nyina yenya santi ase no enti ye be bobo sa asem se Christmas eye nkola adia. Christmas is for children is the subject we want to look at today for discussion after the period of talking about pastoral issues. We will continue that next week, but with the Christmas tide, let's just look at this very interesting aspect. I got so much convicted in my spirit, and I felt, I don't know whether ashamed would be the right word, but I really felt concerned that it's not always that some parents have the time to think about making Christmas joyous for their children. We tend to look at financial constraints, and therefore celebrating that time becomes an issue. But should it rightly be so? Adjuster was just asking me how I recall in those days Christmas, and whether I was celebrating in the village or back in the big city. And my point is that those were the times that we had a chance to eat rice. We don't have rice to eat throughout the year, but Christmas time you find rice. And the question is, how many times do you get out of along the street, or you are in a car passing, and you see people selling Piccadilly biscuit? In today's time, you don't see people selling Piccadilly biscuit on a daily basis, except close to Christmas. So that has become a special meal or offer during that time. And as kids, we used to take the round ones, put some thread through it, and hang it on our neck, and be chopping one. That was what we did as kids. Today, I'm getting us to understand that those things that we gave opportunities to children to do in those days actually prepare them very well for tomorrow. And how did that come about? That is a very interesting thing I wanted to look at today. And therefore the topic is Christmas is for children. So why is Christmas for children? Why is Christmas said to be for children? If you go online, you will find very interesting presentations on this subject matter of Christmas is for children. And we will listen to a little poem on Christmas time. I'll present a little poem on Christmas time. I tell for the kind and it's Annie na adjuster besame collaboration send this Eddie Bronya na say Crasio and I say Crocasium na Crocituam send it Eddie Bronya. And America says, Abrana, me who send me papa or fuck a cook on ya, now I found this strain on now what you come on, a ngone, Mokona, Cacadroning, and I come fine. Onu de hour, and by a Colanum ho, Yanyani tibia, and I funny intestines, no be now, I fire milk conco, now I couldn't your idea was side and sana. Ya kodidia na nyame ya doma na ya nani ya nyani nine no bi ya run a team na ya di ni nyina ya di a meka no ndebre na samandi bro nya no bi da eye den en America asamo America say meka no man kan say eye me ya babo meka no na ya di sre because abako sama esi ye ewo mabrabom na ene ye kase asema ye didi hun kizane ndi se bronya ye nkola de adenti na bronya ye na nkola de onu na ye be ye emu pensepese mu kakra na miwawe shem se ye be wie no na wonsusu wa fa adwin bi efrimu na se eban se sabre want me andi ubanum bronya afia beba no kwa obefa so bia no obefa so na wadi omunsusu bronya na se na obedi omu bronya enye sika nko na esese kitawo ansa na watumi edi bronya ama ubanum na se banu sanso a se na yebeye no yebeka ho asem kakra na yedi afa adwin So, my little poetry, not written by me, of course. There's a poem, Christmas Time, written by, I picked it from a website, and it is written by Lenora McWhorter. Christmas Time. Lenora McWhorter. And it says, At Christmas, lights burn brighter, and friendly hugs get even tighter. The spirit of Christmas fills the air, and people seem to really care. Merry hearts are filled with cheer. Families and friends all draw near. The streets around are all filled, despite the cold winter chill. Everywhere there's smiling faces, giving and receiving warm embraces. And for a time, sadness disappear. Peace, joy, and hope replace fear. All because God's love came down and filled the earth all around. So we celebrate at Christmas time our Savior and Lord, Holy Divine. We honor Jesus throughout the year, so the Christmas spirit will linger near. For the story of his birth is ours to tell, that Jesus became our Emmanuel. Lenora McWhorter. I picked it from online familyfriendpoems.com. So, why do we want to reference Christmas to children's joy or children's celebration in this manner? This is what I find very interesting in a presentation on this, which says, it is Christmas time that we are able to set aside our worries, our anxieties, our fears, desperations, the hatred. Children are able to put this aside during the Christmas time because it's time for everybody to make merry. That is not a time to be thinking of, this one is not my friend, that one is not my friend. And if you think that this person is not my friend and he has the biscuit chain on his neck and you want to take some, you will find a way of going around it so that he will give you some of the biscuit to also participate or partake. During that time, all fear disappear, as we have heard in this poem. All fear disappear, and the child finds joy which he never got through a year. So that day becomes a commemoration of joy, peace, and love. So the child knows that, yes, there's a time in my life when on that particular day, nothing bars joy from coming my way. And that helps the child to know that from all the toils of life, there is a resting time, or there is rest somewhere after all the toys. So it structures or forms the child for tomorrow, having hope and that assurance that it is not every day that you'll be suffering. There's a day that no matter what, it is for or meant for enjoyment. I tell you, for you see bronya nkola dia. Now tin sa na akoye se enti o pa tre se penifo endi bronya ana. Enye sa na adwen no pa kyerɛ na de ye pa kyerɛ ene sɛ ane bronya bre eye bra obia energy bra obia eni agye na saa bre nsusu no bra nkola eni agye na nkola atumi hu sɛ enye saa bre na watini wakami ebeye dwuma nemom eye bre a omutumi di omuya oni nyina etu nkyɛn eye bre a osusu pese eja me ni biscuit bien we na me nso me hu sɛ kojo di biscuit na bi asen is kon sɛ ya dia mini kojo enkasa mpo a saa bre no de mi pese mi di biscuit no bi nti no mepe kwan ya mefa so a metumi ama kojo ni agi na ono nso so ama me biscuit no bi na medi na ono na esi se ekoba no saa na uhwe we ni nyina sa kola no enya biscuit no di mpo a eye bra otumi hu se ane afini nyina modai wa afini mu ni nyina no ebia de bia ne hu se obia eye djuma obia ne hu kika no bi o bresenia niema be koyie ama no we se watimi wakami omo ham ne nkeka ho nanso da ye di bronya ne die eye dia obia eda obia enkonkokun ntokwa nti akola no hunu saa eyadia odisia egu ni mun se ufa afini mu dani nyina mu na se ohaw ne abebreso aberese etu mpo a etiti wo a bronya dani de eye da esi ho ema enije enye da ye di dwen ohaw ehu enye da ye ni dedi ji anibre sem ehu a wani ekobri obi nemom da obia etuminya enije kakra obia etuminya ahomje kakra na eyemra otumi suanso se afini mu ne nyina no ana se abrabamu no enye de bia ena ufa ehaw amuo de bi wo ho a uyi ana se yeyiwu afi ehaw mu na saada no de eye enije eda ho na meka se bra menya asante ase efi se topic no ba me hia se meka ho asema mekoye nhwehwem enya asante ase no na mebisa me ho se aso se akola bi wo ho na se Christmas bre na obia ntumi endi ne bronya na yenim se ye ha akola no ni daachi ana ye ha no ni sen de ebe ha no ni se senia obetumi asua ehu se afi ne mu no nyina no dabi poti wo ho a ono de unni bimpo a enije nkwa de obenya ebia untumi nua amone ayi tinapa sabre no ana se amone akukọ ana se utumi nya nkosua bi edi ma no se untumi nya wenim nyina mpo a de ehom ne se se ya grow die mpo dan uni nkola no mu be di a eni omondi agro sabre no sabre no enye da udi titi womo o se omudi nya enije bi nti se omo kan mpo se o bronya bre no oho da no eye da ye ne ye papa kobo football na aka ni mu se bronya no ye kobo football ye ni daddy ye kobo football mami nsu ka ho obe volley netball ana se saada no ye da ye di nya bibiri di sre ho ewo fie kola no di ono be kai saada no se bronya bre no eye bra me fie no obia nti watimi wakame ye nyina esiri enko a se wanya bibia ndi mpo a saa da ne de eye da ye nyina ye di siri ewo fie enti de me pa aka acha ye nyina ne se mayen kasa ye ni bibia a ye di bebro di bronya enti ye ndi bronya na se kan se bronya nsusu emfa ye ho nsusu a na de me pa acha ne se ebi kan ye because akola no a wo ye nchen no ye nya bibia emfa enchen se wa brabo mu no debi wo ho a saa da no de oha ne abebrese no ye yitu nchen na ye di erusi na sakola no tuni nya santi ase no a se onam wiasim na se oboni bra na se oha na abebrese etu no a onim se debi eba a saa da no de eye enije enko a saa da no de eye enije enko a inti ye di bronya na se ye manum enije a ye siesie omo ema omo daachi senia ebeya a omenya enidaso bi se uye juma na obra da krobi wo ho eye ahomjida u bra da krobi wo ho a saa da no de eye enije da saa da no matemi makami enni ho nti ewonimu man say me yejuma me bo me bra se ohaw ni abebre se etumi mpo a minim se debi wo ho debi ba a menya ma homgie na betumi minsusu medi merusi e o sada no. So Christmas is for children. That is not to say it is only the children that are supposed to enjoy that day, but the for children here is that it plays a certain significant role in their lives' affairs, their future facing of life. It is a period to inculcate in them the sense that after all the toils of life, there's a point of rest. There's a point of rest. That is what they will be learning in that period of Christmas. That is why the expression goes that Christmas is for children. Not to say it is only children who enjoy, but for them because it is inscribing something in them that will be their future hope and inheritance, to know that there's a period at which I will enjoy after all my toils in my life. There's a period to enjoy. There's a period to say, this is not a time to go chasing after my enemies. It's a time to give us something and take something from somebody. That builds a child for tomorrow. So it is said, Christmas is for children. Etie for me can say blonya eye nkola dia na enye ne na kye se omunkwa na yenua mu na omubedi debi na kye se omunkwa na omanya moscatella any biscuits Piccadilly na omubedi debi nemu kye se eye mre sonku bi ema nkola a sa mre sonku no ebua nkola no ma onyanti ase bi esua se ye bre a da kro bi wo ho sa da no de obre eni ho eni ji ni ebeye ma ye ni agi no onu na ebenya eyebeye sa bre no enye da yebeye mati makemi wakami watimi wakami debi enye sa de no nti omusua yen sheda nka se ye kire omo nanso saa de na ekoso ewo omo mu obi an kan enchene hu se o kire akora no se no ntina make say enne akoba no say topic aba mama say kokasa fa adi wo ya nchro hwe anka chem say ne ewe na me kan ena makoye hu research ena me hu say bibi wo ho say ena kire say no ono ntina me feel say eyade a ehia say obia efa say Christmas no eye bra yedi entiase bi ehye nkoranum se ochina na se ukọ wiasem na wo bo bra na ohaw ni abebre se etu mpo a dakru bi wo ho a saada no de eye enijeda se ni anyankompo o ni danum ebo wiase no awiye no otu dabako ehye ho a onu eye ahomgie ana se humi da odetu ho sana ye epe atre ye nkolanum nti enne a uti sa semi no se afi probetu ye mbiom a na se bedi blonya yire ho se usu sa brede unim se bibi wo ho se nti yire ho se ube ye bibi edia ji wo manum anase nkola bi eni sankonye se wonye sika se obenua aduane se ya grow die mpu na onu medi a ene ye no se bronya bra bia no watu ahyeda se saada no ena woni nkola ka ball se oye no sa fi bia oni omko ball na so omuji amenji a ani send aja sai bresa me ameka akukọ ni nkeka ho aye di sa bre no nipa nso beka say bronya bread here papa we onya mrema yen ema ye nyina yekọ ekobo ball oni mre na nso bronya bread here otu sada no ese ho say sada no oni yen ekokobo ball nti obesua kola no besua se ani masua hu se afirm ne nyina enfie oha san ne events 365 days in a year no obehu se ani papa we onya damba ebrema ye nanso bronya bre no e da oni ekobobo ana se bronya bre no e na odi yeko walk bibi a ebema akola no eneji saa bre no anase bibi sunku a do betumi amake se bronya bre yeyese bronya bre yeyese eye bronya bre e na yenyina ma ye lucky no na office na ama ya hampers no ma hihye nema agu basket mu na amudi amayen ane se bronya bre e na ye papa good man ena watumi aboa widows and widowers ma omunsusu omanye bibi a omudi bedi omu bronya ane ebeka se omu enyi nansusu omu ma ewofie omu ma ewofie nti omu kwa ane ekola nsusu na ni beji se ene de ya nya bibi edi na Mr. Goodman wa faso edi enije ama akola no nti akola no susu be hu se mi mama ni bi mpo a mi ni be bia okofi fa baaye nanso ni emi ni na ne se bronya bread ye mi mama pray a or the milk one thing ebefie ana se or the eyi anwa to abako ebefie ana se onya ntuma half piece or the befie e ma mensusu menya ba kakra de se mi ko ana se ye di pam jompa bi e ma me onya omo kakra na odi befie akwara no onim be bia fi baaye na awofo no omo nim be bia afi baaye obi aboa na awofo no ma odi bibi abafie na ono susu anya bi nti okai se bronya bre edu a de be bia mama ko ejuma na se opie a odi eyi omo 1 kilo ebeba fie ema yen susu yenya bi edi onim onu de onim bebia efi bae se Mr. Goodman edi ma echiche ye na onu susu benye ebi o akwa no de onim o ni onimani se because mami ko odi omu aba na se wa ho adoya Mr. Goodman aye no wa ho se nia enam ereko akwa akopim se eboa akola bi wo fie a osua ehu se bronya bre no misusu minya emu edi bronya bre no yeye moko wo fie a yenya anwa kakra ediche na wa kai. Listeners, I'm saying that take for example the goodness of the heart of Mr. Goodman, our big man of the station. All that he's been doing over the years and what he did also a few days ago for the widows and widowers, I'm saying that it extends right through to the children back home. And the significance is that the child knows that, oh, the whole year, mommy or daddy goes out and it is difficult to bring something home. But on Christmas Day, mommy, daddy goes out as widow or widower, and then he goes to get a little oil or a little a kilo of rice or a piece of cloth, and he brings home, and I also get something from it. He, the child, doesn't know the real source of the goodies, but all he knows is somehow mommy, daddy goes out, and by chance, we only know that I was at Pink FM at the behest of Mr. Goodman, and he is able to get back home, or she is able to get back home with a tin of milk, or with a kilo of rice, or with a liter of oil, or a piece of cloth. And this goes to show the child that, yes, all the day things were not good for mommy and daddy, but Christmas Day, some miracle happens. Christmas Day, miracle happens, and mommy is able to give me something. So the child learns to know that there is a day in life that tribulations are set aside. As you work and work hard moving forward, the child learns to know from that little practice that there is enjoyment somewhere after hard work. There's enjoyment somewhere after hard work. And there's a period that you don't hold the faults your friend commit against you, don't hold it against them, but you're able to set them aside for enjoyment. You are also able to forgive. At the same time, you are also learning how some other people also celebrate Christmas. And it helps you to know that the same thing can be done in different ways by different people. So when we say Christmas is for children, the point there is that it is a period to inculcate into the child that sense of rest after a whole period of 364 days in a year, 1 day set aside for rest without complaint or without fighting here and there. That is why it is said Christmas is for children. Etie for blonya bre eye nkola de enye se omunkwa na ombedi blonya no na emom eye da de ekoso ni nyina no omutumi hu enije omutumi di ensem eche ena omontumi sua ensusu ehu se wo bre wo wa brabo mompo a da ko bi wo ho a saa da no eye enije da na odu asua nti ye juma na se juma no eye din mpo a onim se awieye no ahomje da ewo ho ebe hye no nkran se obetumi aye adwuma na enye tembia na obefe se ese se meji me ho daku bi wo ho aye ahomje eda obesua na se yen fanto yen hu saa ansa na yedi bronya no ono nti na ye ka se wo ye awofo na se wo feel se minisika mi de beto pan on saa de no e de ama mi da banum ntia ye ndi bronya pe kwan bi so se ye ball po na odi omo bebo saa da na ma omo hu se bronya bre e na e ball ma omo hu se bronya bre obi anya obi a e wo fie ma omo hu se bronya bre obi anka se we watemi wakami etie for onu na me pese mi to yenim ende na se we wo adwenche bi e wo ho a obetumi aka wo asembisa bi nsusu a obetumi abisa enti ye bebie phone lines no Christmas bre addition bebre emayen sabre ye bebie phone lines na mutumi abam na edi keta ho emayen sabre ye bebie phone lines na mutumi abam na edi keta ho
I think she yeah, mama think she yeah, mama think she yeah, da unyamya sese mama afya kwa bepi I think cherry bana so entini penina I think so I think ni musam na sebineza dionyame dia beduni inti ya mama fishi yako oh ya mama fishi yako oh safa kopwa baba tu yena mama ende huisi na yendo nyamya sida
Yeah, Nijida, higher pink 96.9 FM.
Now I'm off the pot.
I'll be sad with this one. Official pa. Okay, beautiful line. They are too so bit me afre. Reverend Lambert in Tibri. I was a yeah, or S must be. I'm kai. Oh, dear, no, didn't say. My best on also do, dear. I ain't kai dumbi a dear man. I brebian almost a kai. When he ain't chair. Yahinson a be a papa baby una nebi. O boss been so a year, I ain't kai dumbi a mo. Boapa. And if 0240 358-182 0240 358-182 0240 358-182 0240 358 0240 358-182 West must know who didn't say 0240 358-182. And I've been to 0533 100066. 0533 100066. Yemfa we ewa hasi. Hello.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening, Afi Shapa.
I think commerce.
Oh, didn't say no free.
If I show me Mama Hannah.
Mama Hannah. Ajana etio.
If I show me 90s no, na me papa. Do Christmas time. And the way we are for them for in India Obenyana. When you went the Kura, no, you had most of body. Chocolate, Benendi.
Yes.
But maybe my area may be more. A bit Christmas and I will home and come and members. I mean, your father Sarah, as we said, I'm prepared from this year, Christmas this year. I am a kind.
Okune to coin and also in your
or Ghana here or Ghana here. So, it's up with any number. There's 7 months.
Hey, we 12 who are got running your basso.
I have 7 months.
I don't man any Jew of Viana.
Oh, let's show Bama Baby and the Bama of Ban, Son and Jana for winning. No, no, John Penn, no, but for the same. Many man who go away. No more can say, eh, and Mr. We may be a Mayamo, we may be Shana Mayamo. Oh, the never person to make I do after me. I don't know. Kind of by way, never penny be free. And that this my best friend, I can't remember. It's more on the boy.
Yes,
so be a shame.
Is the same Colana Bekai, Papana de Pan, or Mokai, or Yaw or Mukomum?
Eh, so for Lana, when it's more high joy. More high joy.
Antiana, Evencia.
Antiana,
Evencia, was a media, Ottoaswa. Hello.
Hello, Jessica.
DJ Amingo.
The chair of the
Jodo.
All cats and all cats. When all young to show. If they don't do that, all young to show that. Not money. No, but they don't remember. We are all kind there. We are seeing now what young to show. It's young years to go. It is okay that now quite young to show. Mamma's my young to show me with that. Going up for the right. The music took for Nasa. Catching your double in free, or the Isiamufa.
Yeah, you know.
And Africa, Boyano. If she young company, if she na acquire, young cop baby dam, if she na acquire, young copper, if she na acquire, or boy, no, the buy. But tell you are boy, to bring up if you are. And at that, I know Sudan or Cano, Mofabano. Then to come na ye business. Mobile, you know, via Yakawa or Catafan. Oh, I used to have received it. Now, since you are when you walk, number of the million of Africa. If you said that, my area, or your papa, double canana. One time, I'm born confused. One time, I'm born go. Betiara, no more shed that, my meeting or to them. Indeed, Michiano. Or your papa, no more, yes, one. Bring your body up to the dad, what will we have said? In no manner, or quarter and move or uncapo. But this is one. Yes, I will be what we be memoir. Yes, I will come for me. That's it.
I'm going at you. I mean, we are saying, also bet me a friend 0. Oh, Antiana, not 7. Antiana ever fat. 0240-358-182 0240-358-182 0240-358-182 358-182 Ekwa bento na one wo ma mu di Xmas no Yes, Edia den suna o set ya to ho Xmas bia o man o baby kura obekai se me papa die me maame die edu Xmas iso a ade say no ye mayen ti se dia ye nso ye keka bi first no kura na edu enwumre kakra na ne ye kura konko ne ye bo papa ya ba ofie ma ye bibi kakra wo so ma ye chips bi na ade no ma se bi oh sisi agodi obi dia beka so benya beye ana reverend me boy
I just asema me dey by there aduna me pese yet see ho any say ti say auntie Hannah yeah na asema we dey to Jano nema binu wo ho a se wanya ahweyie ewo ho a wodi be ha nkolanom enti we say no ene yanka no say yenya yemfa say ye ni sa antiase no until now yemfa no sa enti ensa ene a yenya sa antiase next time no or say make us say offer kwan bi so obetumi ema nkolanom enya enigye na se yeda ne nyina wa afinu na se odidi yawo ewo nkolanom ho efa omun papa ho a saada no de ontun hye ho says saada no ondi saa yawo no ema nkolanom entie biom na yanya ntiasiansu so se yedi saa yawo no saa ewo nkolanom ho se ya daachi no yankasa ebe hayen because se nkolanom omo emotions ya affected ebinum etumi fa omo adwem na se fa omo adwem so a wo ene be sambe ye adusua ama wo nti wo person kumenya ewo kwanpa so American they say enlighten self interest when person kumenya ewo kwanpa no sin say nia obetumi aye ama sabre na kolanum endi sa yawo no ebe bua wankasa daachi ono na mepesa mika
okay nti wonso dia wonso ya wonso omanso ebe kai enye so mbe kai di yawo bombe kai no omo kai ya kas papa ho ma me wo ho nti wonso dia wo ye no obetimi ni yache ebi o ye sofo kra nso wonso dia ya o ye ma wa sorry ma no every year bia no so betimi afre na on yache wait me afre na on yache 0240 ya fa afre for me no me ensabi na ye ko 0240 358 182 0240 358 182 anase bia jumeku bi mu so de ya mo yema mo workers anase de mo so mo boss bi eyema mo no ana so afre na on ye ache wa frɛ no ne yache ana so papa o mame yes o fra na on yache no abɔ na ba so krama na ayefe enkoye oya wonko 0240 358 182 0240 358 182 0240 358 182 0240 358 182 Higher Pink 96.9 FM Reverend Lambert in Tibre and ode we bronya bring chire ekwan e be fa so a ye ne ye ma ene ye yere ene ye kunu no be di Xmas a si ye ni hokra ye tukwan yo sese bi ye wu kra na ombe kai me na Asante Kofi ba so fi ningo yes ono o ye na ase ye nta Kofi bi wo he fa obeba hello yes sir
me dey be na mo be chim there abrofo the boy and now for Bible because me the same question
okay ye be
mo fam where any boy no fiance nkwan na ye obi
I'm we be you ano Reverend Amingo zo no be so hun Xmas no broni ana se bibini na de why
Niema can say the can say ano and yes Brunidia ba anase a baby food no moody by na patron say di afashe say nkolano omusua bibi efimu say afinimu ni nyina no dakru bi wo ho a mati watimi wakami enye juma sada no sada no de eye nije nkwa nti akola no otumi sua ehye ni mu se o how na represent to no ewo na brabo mo crap wa once or yire ni ho kwan paso no dako ba a eye ahonjida ono na ye pese yedi ya adwen ekọ ho ewo sa nkomodie eho se dubra ye be ka baby a Christmas efi ba ya
yes
say ye be kan ono ho asem ye pa ye da se
Reverend your time no cry ekọ ntino
yeah
my summary na fi enko
yo listeners, today our discussion bordered around the fact that we needed to use a period of Christmas to establish some goodwill and hope in the heart of our children. That is why it is labeled as Christmas is for children. The for children is the sense of inculcating in them a certain self-worth, a certain sense of joy, a certain sense of the need to forgive, and a certain sense of learning to know that different people have different ways of handling Christmas. The same to say different people have the different ways of solving problems that come before them. It is something that we are teaching them indirectly. So once this next time round, we will pay attention so that if we don't have anything to celebrate Christmas at all, we will find a way of commemorating the day so that a child will know that on this particular day called Christmas, that is a time that we are able to laugh with mommy and daddy in the house. On that other days that you open your mouth and whip, they will whip you. But that day, it is not for whips. They will learn to know that. So that is what we want to put out for all of us to inculcate in us and our children. So next year, please don't say you don't have money so you won't celebrate Christmas with your children. You must do something to make them happy. Then they will know that there is a day in the year. That day is for forgiveness, is for joy, and is for learning to know that people have different ways of handling same issues. Thank you very much. For Yedibe Siha, Yanya say Christmas a bra, the call say dark ruby wo ho bre a homjeda e wo ho ntini obeya akola no be share sa aja no nso no na wosusu wa ye say yesre na odi mo mesre sa ada no aye say ye ball na odi o me kokoko ba ma mo nko ball o pe kra oni o mo ni nyina mo nko nsuo wo sa ada no na wa ho say sa ada no de daddy ni ye nyina ko nsuo na omri asua bibi eche omri eda wase bebre me number no ye 020-812-5078 020-812-5078 Church Universal and Triumphant Yasuye Ewo Adenta